All right, this time around we got us a knife sheath that we're going to make. It's for this knife that's a very nice little, well, it's not that little. It's a very nice sheath knife. Fixed blade. It's got a through tang. Anyway, what he needs is a left-handed sheath. The sheath that came with it is this one here. And there's some things that I have a problem with as far as this sheath goes. It fits fine and all. And generally I don't like to have the retention strap on the blade side, but they came up with a good idea to prevent the blade from cutting into it, which is this extra little piece here. But what I don't like is the fact that the inside of that snap is on the inside of the sheath, as well as that rivet there. Also, excuse me, it doesn't have a welt. I hope that's focusing on it. And on a knife sheath, you got to put a welt in there or it'll do what it did on this one. It cut the thread. This part curves in. So when you put the knife into the sheath, it's going to cut that thread. They put rivets at the end of it, which is fine and dandy, but none of that's protected. Anyway, what we're going to do, like I said, is make a left-handed sheath, and it's going to be completely different. Initially, I was thinking about doing it as a friction sheath, whereas, in fact, let me show you something real quick. Like with the friction holster, the retention is molded in. So when the gun goes in, it won't come back out unless you want to take it out. But I decided on something with a retention strap like on this holster, whereas it's positively held in with the retention strap. But like I said, putting the retention strap on this one, I'd have to put it on the blade side because of the way this this guard is. I don't like doing that. I could copy this and just do it on the left side, but I was thinking, you know, my own personal camping knife is a buck knife. It doesn't have to be quick draw. It just has to be retained well and at the same time be somewhat convenient. This one has a flap over top of it, and then the knife can be pulled right out. It came with a really good sheath. I can't find an excuse to make a sheath for it. I may one day just for the heck of it. But like on this one, that rivet comes through on the inside, but inside the sheath itself, where that rivet is and the back of that snap is, they took and they glued, I can feel it in there, pieces of leather over top of it so it doesn't contact the blade, which is very well done. Now I hope y'all can see this. This is the sheath that I came up with, or at least the pattern I came up with for the sheath. Let me adjust this a little bit. This will basically be the back side of it. The knife will fit in here with the welt, and it'll fit just about like that. And then the outside piece will go here. Now, in order to prevent the inside of the snap from contacting the handle or being inside the sheath, I'm going to add this little piece to it, which will go right there. And then the flap will come over and snap to that. So I believe that will retain it well, yet keep it handy. And on this end, let me just do it this way. It'll be about like that. The clearance out of the top of the sheath will be 2 fingers. So you'll be able to get 2 fingers on it, pull it out, and use the knife and stuff it back in. Like I said, it doesn't have to be quick draw. He just wants to make sure that it stays put. and with the flap over the top of it, it'll stay put. It'll stay put, and it'll be protected from any elements, whether you're pushing through the brush or it starts raining. The strap on the back is just going to be a simple, well, strap. It'll be stitched to the back of it. It'll be sized for a 1.5 inch belt. Now to cut these strap ends, I've got a large strap end punch which comes in handy for a variety of things. I used it to cut this end and to cut that end. So you don't really have to get a whole variety of different size punches. You can just have the one and use different bits of it. Anyway, that's the pattern I came up with. Again, the blade, whoops, we try it this way. The blade will go in here. I hope you all can see this okay. And then the welt will fit here. Gotta have a welt. Or like I showed you, you can cut the thread just like what happened on this sheath. Then the outside piece will fit here. This little piece, where the snap is going to be attached to, where the snap is going to be set on this piece. That's what I'm trying to blither out. It'll go right there. And the strap, or the belt loop rather, will be stitched to the back. Stitched to the back. Move this back up a little. Anyway, I've got to submit this video to the fellow I'm making the knife sheath for, and if he approves it, we'll get to cutting leather. If not, then we'll come up with a different design. Anyway, either way, we'll see y'all next time.